All right, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Phil's POV, and I'm back with another video. Now, today we have a very short video, but recently when I was repairing my BMW E92 project vehicle, while we were trying to get the driver's side seat in, we actually found an issue. Now, if you guys come over here and see, both of the rails, as you guys can see, they are misaligned. Now, what this causes is when you try to actually bolt the seat down, you're not gonna be able to fit both of the bolts down. So if you're putting the seat into your vehicle, you're only gonna be able to put one rail in with the bolts because the other ones are not gonna be aligned. Now, I did a bunch of research. I could not find anything online regarding how to fix these rails because no matter how much you move your seat back or move your seat forward, there's no way to get the rails aligned based on what we could figure out. Now, I'm gonna show you guys the one way you can get these rails aligned. Is what you're gonna do is you're basically gonna bring the seat out of your vehicle. You're not gonna wanna do this in your vehicle. It's gonna be very hard to do. All right, so what basically occurred when these rails got misaligned? Probably happened to you. This is probably what happened to me when I was actually taking the seats out initially. Now, I didn't know this at the time, but basically the way that these motors work is that it has two output shafts. There's one on this side that goes to this rail, one on this side that goes to this rail. Now, the motor itself was most likely kind of cockeyed, which basically means that this side's output shaft that goes to this rail was basically not making contact with the inside of the motor, which triggers it to spin. And what occurred was only one side was spinning, which was this side, which caused this rail to basically get misaligned because they started, one was spinning, one wasn't, so they were getting misaligned. Now, honestly, we thought it was gonna be a lot more difficult to get this fixed, but it's actually a very simple fix. I'm basically gonna show you guys what you have to do. So you're basically gonna take your motor right here. So you're basically gonna just turn your motor like that, kind of how I have it off to the inside end. And then you're basically just going to pull this guy out just like that. Now, once this guy is out, this is the output shaft for this rail. As you guys can see, if I start spinning it to the right, you guys see how I can spin this very easily. And if you guys see, it is actually moving up. And my assumption is it has to be basically even with the lip right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and even it out. So if you keep spinning it, you can align it back to where it needs to be, which then, because this is a square end piece of the shaft, you can basically, all you have to do is just plug it back into the motor. So let's go ahead and get this aligned once again. So if we look kind of from a distance, you'll see that they're starting to get aligned. All right, so we're gonna go a little higher. It might actually be to the end of this lip up there, the upper one. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep spinning that, just like that. That should be it. That looks like they're about even. I'm pretty sure right now, just based off of how far this rail is here and this rail here, I believe that it should just be even with the top of this. So when you run your finger like this, you should see that they are all perfectly flat now at the top, and that will mean that these two are going to be aligned. So now once you have your rail realigned, you're going to basically tilt your motor back that way. And let's get this guy back in here. Just go ahead, plug them in. So in order to know that you've actually got into the output of the motor here, if you try to spin it, it will not be able to spin. Now, because it's a square, you might have to just kind of go left, right until you get it kind of to fit in, but you'll feel it. And now I'm not able to spin it. So you could just go ahead and pop the motor back in to its little two slots here. So after that, you can basically assemble back the motor. Just go ahead and put that guy back in there. So the only thing that attaches this motor, because I already had it out in the video, but it's basically these two rubber pieces go inside these little holes right here. And then once you get the motor actually put in, there's two more holes on the inside that go right through here, and it has these little clips that you just pop in there, and that's it. That is what holds your motor. So hopefully this did help you guys out. I know there's like no videos I can find regarding how to repair the rails whenever they're misaligned, but thankfully we were able to figure it out. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you have any questions, I know it was a super quick video, but I wanted to get this out there just because I know some other people most likely have questions like this. I did find a bunch of questions online in forums asking the same question, how to fix the misaligned rails, but no one had any answers. So hopefully this did help you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.